All right. Wow, another show. We're back, guys. And I'm so excited. Let me just check. Okay, good. We got good. We are live. Welcome to the Jean Marlo Davis show. I'm so excited to be back here again. I've been broadcasting look like every day almost somewhere. And so, we've been very busy. But welcome to the Jean Marlo Davis show. It's all about information, inspiration. It's about having total prosperity in every area of our life. What is that? That's mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, emotionally, as well as relationship wise. So, guys, we're here every Thursday by God's grace at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Every Thursday, you got me, Mrs. Jean Marlo Davis, giving you information and inspiration. And then meet me back on Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Money Madness. So we're awesome. So tonight, I did a training last night. It was awesome. I did it really short. So I don't know how long I'm going to stretch this out for this show. But I said, you know what? This would be awesome for those who, really want to build their business, those who are looking to scale up, to level up, as we say, those who are saying, you know what, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I don't understand why my business is not progressing, why my money is not growing. What have I missed? So tonight we're going to talk about diversification. We're going to talk about diversify or die in your business, how to build an empire. Now, when I learned this, guys, let me just tell you, it helped my business grow, I would say 1,000% increase. 1,000% increase from this information that I'm giving you. I'm going to tell you that I was privy to it. Millionaires have shared it with me. It has helped us to build multiple streams of income. It has helped us to really grow our business. So if you can, take a moment right now, grab pen, grab paper right now, because you're going to want to write this stuff down. When I come live, baby, I'm not just here to entertain and educate, but I'm here to make sure that you take what I'm giving you very seriously, because I don't come in here with fluff and puff. I come to give you real information. So let's dive right into it. Diversification, the process of a business enlarging. Write that down. Enlarging or varying its range of products. Say range of products. Write it down. Or field of operation. So we're looking at enlarging our business, and we're looking at having a range of products or services with our field of operation. So when I was taught this years ago about diversification, I was taught to diversify 4 different ways. And I'm going to cover those ways, but also I'm going to put in there some other stuff that I learned along the way as I started building with. So here we go, guys. Number 1, I'm going to put this down so I can see your comments. If you have a comment, question, leave it down below, because I'm about to bust this flow. I got to keep it moving, but I will look up and down to make sure that I get your comments or questions. So number 1, diversify economically. Diversify economically. Now, there's 2 parts to this. First part is having products that fit every economic group. Small ticket items, mid ticket items, and large ticket items, like a tier pricing. I love one of my followers yesterday. She said, "You're saying tier pricing." I said, I like that. That's sexy. Yes, tier pricing, small ticket items, mid ticket items, large ticket items. Now, let me go into this when I talk about this a little bit more. I remember years ago, I used to think that people can't afford something over $500 or $1,000. I was like, people can't afford it. They can only afford, let me see how I can just make my products very economically, cheap, and maybe people will come. Well, I later on discovered that when people look at your prices and they see cheap, they equate that to low value. So I met other people that said, when you see a price of something that costs a little higher, you equate that to having value. But also, too, I didn't want to leave anybody out. I didn't want to leave any money on the table. So I learned as I met this one guy. He said it. He said, I created products that are small ticket items, medium ticket items, and large ticket items. Small ticket items, I'm giving you an example. You should be writing this down. We have an online university, it's an affiliate program as well, that depending on which level, what percentage you want to get of what you promote, you can get 20%, 30%, 40%, or 50%. We have where you can come in $19.97, $49.95, or $97. Is a learn and earn platform. People are able to log in, get training 24 hours a day, 7 days a week with these training modules. However, also, I like to say they're able to promote and earn 20 up to 50%. So that's a small ticket item. A small ticket item may be a seminar that we have, $149, $249, $349, our impact conference. Anything under, I would say, anything, from 0 to $999.99, that is our low ticket item. Anything over $1,000 up to $2,500 become a mid ticket items. That may be some of our coaching, some of our boot camps, some of those products like that. Anything over $2,500 and up now become our large ticket items. So we learned the hard way to diversify economically with having tier pricing for our coaching platform, our mentor platform, our online courses that we have that's automated, our online university. We've learned to do that, and we have multiple streams of income. I don't want to jump ahead of you, but I'm telling you right now, this is what you got to think about when you think about diversification as well as building an empire, okay? Now, the second part is diversify your product and services. Some of you just have one product. That's a shame because some people got hit really hard when it came to the shutdown, dealing with this corona and COVID-19, that they couldn't go out, they couldn't interface, they couldn't sit down, they couldn't do, some people didn't think about, well, let me do online seminars, online mentorship, online coaching. Some people got stuck, took a minute to try to figure this thing out. That should be a little hint, clue, so you never get stuck again. Have more than one product. Make sure you have an online store. We used to say this all the time. And networkers, if you're listening, you should be singing this during your presentation. If you don't have www in front of your name and .com after your name, you're going to be out of business, guys. So many people waiting on a loan that they still haven't got approved for. If you create an online store where people can go to it, they can get valuable information, online courses, the shirt, the t-shirt, the hat, your paraphernalia, whatever it is, you could create different products and services and have your website where people can click and order. Diversify your product line, okay? Make sure you have more than one product. So we're looking at diversify economically. We said having products that fit every economic group, small ticket items, mid ticket items, large ticket items. Then we said diversify with products and services. Make sure you have more than one product. It's just like if you went to a burger joint and that you ordered a burger, they're going to upsell you. They're going to say, would you like the fries and a drink with that? If you already ordered fries and a drink, they're going to upsell you again. Would you like a dessert? That's what everybody do. It's called upsell. Make sure you upsell and have other things to offer to your clients other than one product. Because if that's all you got, you're leaving tons of money on the table. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, diversify geographically. Common sense, locating operations in different regions or countries. But first of all, what you want to do is you want to look at, where are you now? Where are you located? Are you in the United States? Are you in Canada? You're in Nigeria? You're in Australia? Switzerland? Wherever you are. Thank you, honey bunches. Wherever you are, start there first. Start looking at where you are today and look at, who do I have in my local area? Who do I have in my regional area, national area? Who do I know right here in my city, my state? And then who do I know that's close to me? Like I live in Georgia, okay? So who do I know in Tennessee? Who do I know in South Carolina? Who do I know in North Carolina? You know, who do I know in Alabama? Know your states. See, I studied in school geographically. I know how it's connected, right? So, go get you a map and look at, that's awesome. That's sexy. Get you a map, put it on the wall. You don't get what you want. You get what you picture. Get you some red little tacks and look and say, who do I know here? But first of all, make sure you have already have foots on the ground, a foot on the ground, people on the ground that are operating in your business. Make sure you have affiliate programs or have a call center that people can operate with, promoting your products, promoting your services. And then look at, I would love to have a representative here. Who do I know? And start opening up that market. You don't have to go there. You can pick up the phone. You can do a Zoom. People have been Zooming to death already. So you can Zoom my Zoom, get people and start contacting people in different areas, different regions, and offer your program. And I like to say what I learned a long time ago. It's called points of distribution. Different areas, you have points of distribution. It's like opening different stores. Okay, each body represent a location. Think about that. Diversify geographically. Start where you are. Perfect that thing. Make sure you understand your daily operation procedures. What are you doing on a daily basis? And then make sure you master it. And then make sure it can be duplicated at no limit of time. Now you know you're ready to have boots on the ground, representatives representing your business, and you can now diversify geographically. Number 3, diversify socially. Okay, connecting with different age groups. Some of you guys are stuck in a bubble. You only want to deal with people in your age group, people that you know. But the people you know could be keeping you broke, okay? You want to diversify socially. You want to connect with some millennials. I learned so much a year and a half ago. I went to a conference. I keep talking about that conference. I went to that conference. It changed my life in so many ways. I learned ways to diversify my portfolio, my business. I learned how to create my own products and services and create multiple streams of income from this one conference. One day I'm just going to break it down. I got to talk to some people, and that conference that I went to, Bruce, do you know that businesses don't even operate anymore? That's crazy. That business don't even operate anymore, guys. But I got, But the people do. He don't even realize it. And we got so much from that. But it was a lot of millennials. Like I didn't know anything about Shopify. I didn't know anything about a ClickFunnels, Get Response, autoresponders, ClickMagic, auto integration. I didn't know anything about that. You would have said that too. I'm like, what is that? But guys, I've made tons of money from something that I didn't know that I was privy to because I was in a group of millennials. Millennials are saying, we don't want your job, mommy. We don't want your job, dad. Hell, we don't want a job. We want to be able to create our own products, our own services. We want to be able to have a laptop lifestyle. We want to be able to go to the beach, enjoy ourselves, come back, look at our sales, do whatever we need to do some marketing today, a little bit in the morning, 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes in the afternoon, maybe an hour at night, follow up with people, get virtual assistants that's helping them to do whatever they need to do. Guys, I learned that from millennials because they're thinking outside the box. I mean, just like everything else that's going on, millennials right now, they're leading. Am I lying? No, you're quite right. They are leading. And so I'm like, wow, I'm so very grateful that I was humble and I submitted myself to listening and, hey, made the money from it, rebranded myself, made 6 figures in 4 months, turned around, made another 6 figure in 3 months, guys. And we're kicking butt and taking names right now, right? And that's because we diversify socially. We work with different groups. We work with millennials. We work with Generation X and Y and Z. We work with some baby boomers. So we're getting all these, I like to say, juicy details from people that giving us different perspectives that we didn't have before. And we're like, wait a minute, this might just work. I love it because it's like, I don't profess to know everything. I do know some things, but I don't know everything. So I like to humble myself as a child. I was telling somebody the other day, we was having a conversation, and I hate when people put themselves down. I hate when people do that. But the lady said, well, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. And I said to her, well, don't be an old dog. And she bust out laughing. She said, wait a minute. I didn't even think about that, Gene. I'm like, hey, don't be an old dog. Open up your mind, free your mind, and the rest will follow. Open up your mind, open up your heart. There's so many opportunities out here. If you would get unstuck and get out of your own way from blocking your own success, you will see that so many income revenue streams are available to you that you will not have to worry about a stimulus. You will not have to worry about a PPP loan. I haven't got a stimulus. I haven't got a PPP, a ABC, a 1, 2, 3. I haven't got any of that. But our business is steady growing. We're still making money. We created new products, still making money. Made 5 figures in a week from a new product that we created with Airbnb. Guys, I'm grateful. I'm grateful because I told my husband, I said, I get a kick out of creating something and then it turns a profit. So that's one of my highs, is when I create a product and then it makes a profit. Another one of my highs is when someone contacts me and they took a bit of information and they implement it in their business and they give us a testimony. That's another one of my highs, when somebody say, Gene, it's because of you. And I said, no, what you did was you asked for help. You used all your strength. You asked for help, but you still had to go out there and do what I was able to give you. So it's just sexy when I'm able to help people. So diversify socially, guys. Don't be afraid to open yourself up to different age groups. We don't know it all. And there's always somebody out there that's trying to do it faster. Got new skills, new technology, new way of doing things. We're not riding on a camel now. We're riding in cars, right? We're doing things a little bit, when I grew up, we didn't have cell phones, man. Yes, I am, dating myself, but we had pagers. We didn't have cell phones. What if we were stuck in that? Well, man, we even had pay phones when I was a kid, man. Where are those things? The children look at that now, they'd be like, "Ooh, what is that? What's that? What is that? A phone booth? What you do with that? Make phone calls, See, and what if we were stuck and like, oh no, this is what I've always done. That's one thing that I hear a lot of people say. This is what I've always done. Well, what you always done may be outdated. Okay. Time to level up and do things a new way. Now we have cell phones. Eventually we won't have cell phones. We may just have an earpiece and command the damn thing to call whoever we want to call, like the Jetsons. We never know. We're heading that way, right? So we don't know how the future is going to be. But you want to open yourself up to different social groups so you can learn from them, okay? Now, the next thing is diversify ethnically. That's so simple. Different backgrounds, races, and creeds. It just makes sense. All of us think I was saying yesterday on my training, I said, when I think about diversifying ethnically, what I think about is having a good piece of meat, a good piece of rib, right? And if you just put salt and pepper and put that on the grill, I mean, it's not hitting. It's not. It's bland. You're like, nah, what a flavor at? This supposed to be a barbecue, boss. Get out of here with that. But when you get that meat and you put that salt, you put that pepper, you put the what other your garlic, any other lorries, if you're gonna use lorries or something else you got going on, woo woo, you put that thing on the grill and them seasonings get into that meat and that smoke come up. Wow, man, that's called flavor. Now you're giving some flavor to your meat. And that's what you got to do with your business. You got to give some flavor, some seasoning to your business. Different backgrounds, different ages, different races, different creeds, man. It gives your business flavor. Gives your business seasoning because we all have something to bring to the table. All different cultures are raised different ways. All different races are raised different ways. We do things differently. And so we can learn from our perspective of how we do things and from other people's perspective on how they do things and how we can work together and create a powerful synergy and energy to be able to propel and take our business to the next level. It's just sexy. That's just what it is. It's seasoning, baby. And if your business not growing, it might be a little bland. Let me get a little water right there. It might be a little bland. Your business is bland. Your business is bland, man. Okay? Okay, so don't let my Nigerian come out on you. Oh my God. Your business is bland. It is lame, man. That's why your business not grow now. That's why your business not grow now. Okay, let me stop. So listen. Diversify ethnically. And another thing I thought about this, I'm going to read this to you, is a bonus that you need to remember. A company may decide to diversify its activities by expanding into markets or products that are related to its current business or not related. Related or not related to their current business. We call those multiple streams of income. Yes, you're a coach. Yes, you're a mentor. Yes, you're in direct sales or network marketing. Yes, you have a business. But when you get that thing going and money is coming to you, just like celebrities, let me use this example first. They start off singing or start off acting. Next thing you know, they're promoting Nike or they're promoting a perfume or they're promoting a new wine, a new liquor. That's not what they do. They're a singer, they're a dancer, they're an actor, they're a pro ball player, but that's not what they do. But now they have created different streams of income because it's going off of what? Their influence. They're being paid off of their influence. So now that becomes another stream. You got to think about that. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. You got to think once you begin, and this is how you become, look, I'm telling you how to build an empire, but moreover, this is how you become a billionaire. I watch Oprah Winfrey and I'm so excited. I can't tell y'all everything, but God blessed me with an amazing husband. 5 years in, we celebrated our anniversary, May the 30th. Yay, let's give it up. 5 years. 5 years. Let's give it a round of applause. A round of applause. Yes. So we celebrated 5 years. And one thing I want to tell you guys, when you're building business, you're building anything, you got to have the right partners. You got to have the right team. And it starts where if you are with someone who don't believe in you, they don't support you, they got that jealous spirit, that envious spirit, every time you bust a move, they acting a fool, you can't make a phone call without them sweating you like, who you talking to? You can't do it. Man, who can exist in that environment? And not I, said the cat, not I. So, you have to think about, I know I could be silly, y'all. I'm silly. I have to be. It's my personality. Don't fault me for it. I was born this way. Okay? So, you have to look at, Oh, I crack my own self up. I do. But listen, you have to look at, you're building an empire. You're building an empire. You can't afford to be with someone who don't believe in you, number one, who are broke, busted, disgusted, and lazy. Nope, you can't do that. People who got a bunch of issues, oh God, nope. You're not a psychiatrist or a psychologist. You have to think about this, because when you buy into that, now you bring that stuff into your home, and now it trickles to your business. And then you have what we call, ladies and gentlemen, a stalemate. Your business not growing. Guess what? Because you're not growing, because you're afraid to. Because you're saying to yourself, if I blow up, that fool gonna get some of the money. Right? Bruce is saying, if I blow up, man, this person's going to get some of the money. They ain't did a damn thing. So you have to think about this. Your partnership. Be very careful. Ladies, where my ladies at? All the single ladies. Where y'all at? Get your hands up. Listen, better be careful when you're building your business. Be very careful who you're hitching your wagon to. Date that sucker, man. Date him. Take him to court. That's another show. But hey, listen. Take him to court. We're talking about building an empire here. This is two parts. We're talking about diversifying and building an empire. Am I right, Bruce?
That's right.
And so you got to understand, when you're building an empire, boy, just because that thing fine and he got them sweet nuts, he whispering, sweet nothing, sweet nothing, sweet nothing in your ear. Look, don't get carried away. Don't get carried away. Because I'm telling you, your business. Somebody was dogging out this lady. She's I'm not gonna say her name, but she is an influence on Instagram, and they was dogging her out because she said that she wanted an entrepreneur. What's wrong with that, for Pete's sakes? What's wrong with that? And maybe she said what she said. She wanted an entrepreneur. I understand that. An entrepreneur mindset is what the sister's looking for. She wants somebody to understand that sometimes I might have to go to sleep a little early, get up at 1 o'clock in the morning because I got orders to fulfill before my crew come, that we got to go to the warehouse. We got to get this thing in. Right? We got to catch some people, man. We got to catch them when the people open, so we can get this truck backed up, so we can get this stuff loaded. She needs somebody to understand that. She needs somebody to understand that she ain't got time to cuddle all the time. Good night. She don't. They got to understand that sometimes she's going to have to mix and mingle, go meet different people, different times, different days. She's just saying that she wants somebody to understand the flow. And some people who may not be entrepreneur mindset would not. And that was slow. I seen this comedian. I was telling you about her. She's on Instagram. And I always, she don't even know, but one day I sent her a message. I was like, I always pray for her, because she's an intelligent woman, black woman. She is young. Just her skits is crazy. I mean, I'm telling you, sometimes I feel down. She don't even know it. I get on her thing and I just be crying like a fool, laugh because she's so funny. But I was telling my husband, I pray to God she don't hit your wagon to somebody who don't appreciate who she is. Because the first thing is going to be like, do you got to do that? Do you have to do this? Do you have to dress like that? This is her skits. This is her. Don't come in and try to rearrange and be a boss in your lane, man. Don't come up in here trying to change stuff now, for real. And that's what happens a lot of times when you're building. You get with the wrong person, they will shut your dreams down. And now you start, because you love that person. You see how I did that? I said you love that person. You start conforming and your business don't grow. That's not love. That's BS. Because when you love someone, you want to give them wings. You want to see them fly. You want to see them grow. So that last thing I want you to remember is be careful who you hit your wagon up to, and think about multiple streams of income. Once you perfect this one stream, I ain't talking about being a jack of all trades and a master of zero. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when you perfect this thing, you got this thing going. Like, for instance, I tell you one thing, like my husband and I, we have our online university, we have our coaching platform, we have our financial and business consulting What else we got? Shit, we got our online courses. We're taking all that money, a lot of that money, and going into our investing of getting our 16 doors and plus. Okay, real estate. Okay, and other things that we're doing. Not just that, we're investing as we get. I'm telling you, we're going to be billionaires within the next 5 to 10 years. You heard it right here on the Gene Marlo Davis Show. We will, because I saw what Oprah did. Some of y'all did not. Some of y'all did not. Y'all was asleep over the years. But Oprah, she had her hand in everything. She put up Dr. Phil. She put up that shelf. She had that that guy that decorate. Remember that guy who decorate? She was putting all this stuff, investing money here, hands in multiple things. That's how she did it. You can't do it with just one, baby. If you're going to build an empire, you got to have lakes and rivers and ponds. That's how you got to think. You got to have water trickling and flowing constantly. No interruptions. Okay? No distractions. No BS. Some of y'all, you're so lonely, you just want to hitch your wagon up to anybody. Just because they look good and they might have a little shape on them, or they might got a chest. Last time I checked, a chest and a nice ass don't pay no bills. I got to drink some water on that one. Am I right, Bruce? Don't pay no bills. I'm just keeping y'all grown. Y'all grown, right? Y'all can handle this? Okay, I thought so. Okay, so let me go back over this. So we talked about diversify or die. I want to give it to you again. And we're going to wrap this up. We talked about diversification, what it means, enlarging or varying its range of products or services in the field of operation. We talked about diversifying economically. I gave you 2 parts. I said by having tier pricing in your business, small ticket items, mid ticket items, large. I said also diversify your products and services, meaning having more than just one product in your business. Okay, that's different from multiple streams of income. I'm talking about having more than one product in your business, okay? Diversify geographically. Start at home. Charity starts at home and spread abroad. So first of all, let's master home. Let's get the daily operation procedures together. Create that. So can that be duplicated if you start in another area in another state? Look where you are. And I gave the example that I'm in Georgia. So look at Alabama, Tennessee, South Carolina, North Carolina. These are the things looking at where can I go quickly to work with my leaders if I need to, because you definitely want to interface once in a while with them. You know, that just makes sense, you know. But you want to think about diversifying geographically. Start in the U.S. first, or wherever you are. If you're in Nigeria, think about spreading out in Abuja, Lagos, wherever you are there. You know, I got friends in those areas. You know, think about different places that you want to spread out and then go from there. So wherever you are, those are just examples. Start at home, and then when you master that, spread abroad. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so then we talk about diversify socially. Don't just get hung up in your age group. Don't think your age group know it all. No, we all can learn from each age group. These millennials out here, they are kicking butt, taking names, and the way they move, I love it, because they have such creativity in how they're doing things. Like my son, he had showed me that this one guy, he makes like $1.7 million a year playing video games. He has a video streaming format, and then on top of that, that's not to even count his sponsors that he get. You got YouTube influencers, Instagram influencers, Facebook influencers, okay, that's making money from their brand, but also they have people who buy into them, right? Because they're a big influence. So think about working with different groups, millennials, Generation X, Y, Z, the baby boomers, diversify socially. Then we talked about diversifying ethnically. That's different backgrounds, race, or creeds. I talked about that being the seasoning, the flavor to your business. You don't want a bland business. You want a business with flavor, with seasoning, that when someone come in, they can identify with the people that you have hired in your business. They can say, oh, wow, okay, that's a person that looks like me. You know, it makes me feel good, you know, that they have all these different colors, like a rainbow. It wouldn't be a rainbow with one color, would it? I don't think so. Okay, and nobody would say, ooh, on a one color rainbow. We say, ooh, because of all those beautiful colors in harmony with one another. That's what we're talking about when we talk about diversifying ethnically. And then I said, the last but not least, think about creating multiple streams of income. It could be directly associated with your business or not associated. I gave you the example of someone being a singer. Take Beyonce, she's a singer. Then of course, you know, now she still sings, but she promote perfume or promote some liquor that she might have got a contract with. Promote some hair because she's on stage and the hair is blowing. You got me looking so crazy. She got the people who hair she use. She promotes that. Kanye watch or whatever. You know, those are different streams of income that she gets royalties and residual. That's a word, two words that you want for the rest of your life. Hallelujah, is royalties and residual. So that's what I mean when I talk about diversification. These are the things that you need to write down. You need to go back and listen to this video over and over again, and you need to start implementing. My husband and I, we've been married 5 years. We just rebranded myself or the brand what I'm working with. We just rebranded, so it's like we're little babies. We got out of just doing the taxes. As a matter of fact, we closed that sector down as of this year, right, baby? We won't be doing the physical, personal, or business tax. We'll keep the financial business consulting and tax consulting. If people owe the IRS, with me being an ex-IRS auditor, I will always keep that to help people get out of debt. But for us filing after this year, I'm done with that, because now we're focusing on our online university. We're focusing on our level up coaching. We're focusing on our online services. This is what we're focusing on, continuing to build our business and creating new streams of income. I want to have, I know I want to have over 10, over 15 streams and more. I want to have that. I mean, just if I can have 50 streams, I'm good. If I can get it to where from each stream of income, you know, I was listening to somebody, if I can have it where I got 5 or 10% of my income coming from each stream. I don't want to be where one stream is the majority of my income. I don't want that. I want to have so many different streams. Got 5% here, 5% here, 10% here, 5%, you know, stuff like that. And that way I'm not concerned about if this big old thing dies, what happens to Bruce and I. I'm 49 years young. Thank you very much. No, I know I don't look it. Thank you. Oh, stop it. Thank you. Stop. Thank you. Oh, you're so kind. So yes, I'm 49 years old, and I know I'm silly as hell, but I just love it. But I'm 49. My husband is 3. So, you know, I'm still young. We're still young, man. We got 50 plus years that we're going to be killing it by God's grace and mercy. So in this time, what I think about, I think about building an empire. I think about our children's children. I think about making sure that we got everything secure, our insurance secure, our investments secure, our wants, our needs, our desires, making sure that we're taking care of our tithes and offering. We're blessed to be a blessing, who we want to be able to invest in. We want to invest in different businesses, be angel investors. We want to be able to make sure that we support different causes that we believe in. We want to be able to invest in the arts, because I'm a big art person. My husband a big art person. We're just an art family, okay? We are all diverse in the arts. If you all of us got together, it's just straight entertainment, and so we want to invest in that. And I'm about finances. I'm a numbers person. My husband's a number person. He's very analytical. He's also into doing our arts for his recording and editing and creating. So there's a lot of things that we're going to do, that we're going to work with. I love working with the youth. I love working with teenagers. Some people don't want to work with teenagers because they like, oh, they too much. I can't deal with them. With us, I love them. I love the energy. I love that. You got to just refocus them. That's it. If you give them something that they know that's going to work, they will do it. I believe it. And I believe in our children. Our children are the future. So there's a lot of reasons why. When I don't feel like getting out of bed, when I don't feel like, doing this show, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I be like, oh God, it's Thursday. Oh, I gotta do the Gene Marlo. I love what I do. Don't say I don't. I do. I love what I do. But sometimes I be want to just chill and just, be a little lazy sometimes. Yes, Gene Marlo Davis get a little lazy. But when I think about the mission and what our goal is, to tell the stories of lives transformed. We got to get busy. We got to transform lives. We got to collect stories so we can tell them. We need your testimonies. So that's the reason why when I come on and I do this show, I try to give you information and inspiration to impact the nation. I try to do it a little comical so you can laugh. I know I could be silly, but I'm very, very dead serious, about impacting the world. So I tell myself, my husband says to himself, we have a huge responsibility to be successful. We have a huge responsibility to be successful with everything that's going on in this world. We have a huge responsibility to be successful. So diversification is the key to grow your business. If you do not diversify, your business will die. Your business will die. You will not be able to build an empire. You're going to be one-sided. You're going to be one way of thinking. You're going to be stuck in the old way. And guess what? The old way is going out of the way. A lot of people saying enough with the old way. It's time for us to have a brand new normal. Hopefully COVID taught you that. COVID and Corona, a new normal hit. Did it not? We come outside. We're seeing, my husband and I was talking about this. We was like, wow. You go to the store, Costco, we go to there. It's like we're in third world country. Everybody walking around with masks. We're like, man, is this the way it's going to be? Huh? We're going to be walking around with masks all the time? Just different things that I see. We thinking about, oh man, because we do seminars, we do boot camps, we do all those things. And I love it because I get to touch people. I get to laugh. I'm a people person. It's funny. Because I'm an introvert and extrovert. I love people, but then I can go into my shell and be off to myself as well. But, I love the intimacy of meeting people and talking to them and getting their questions answered and just pouring into them like my mentors have poured into me. And that part right now, that's what I miss. I miss the interaction with people. So I cling on to my family and the friends that I have, and I'm so grateful and thankful to God for that. But also thinking about what is the new normal with that. Will we have we still have a seminar space where we physically get to go to a stadium or an auditorium or whatever and have still these workshops? Or are we going to still, the new normal is now doing it, Zooming everybody to death? We Zoom and I, Zoom, my Zoom, okay? Is that the new normal? If it is, we're gonna rock and roll with it either way. But it's a lot of things changing, so it's something. Yes, it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable to get out of your comfort zone. But when you get out of your comfort zone, you're in your growth zone, which means now you're in your profit zone. So a lot of things you may, be uncomfortable, but get into some conversation with some different backgrounds, some different ethnic groups. Get in some conversation about business and check on them and see what their thoughts are, and vice versa. You share your thoughts and you go from there, and you look at, start talking to people in different groups and see what their needs are. When you pick up the phone, ask somebody, how are you doing? How are you doing? Personally, I want to know how you're doing. Listen. And then ask them, how are you doing financially? Listen. What does your income go? And if you have a way to truly help them, then you say, hey, listen, I got something that may or may not work for you, but I think you owe it to yourself and your family because of where you are to take a look at this. And it may be something that you've been looking for. We're all looking for something. We're all looking to grow. I think we all, as I wrap this broadcast up, when I talk about diversification, if we all just sat down and talked to one another, all races, all creeds, all backgrounds, we would discover that we have a lot in common. We just want to be able to live our life. We want to be able to enjoy our family. We want our children to have the opportunity and experiences that we may or may not have had. We want to have love, peace, and joy. We want to fall in love. We want to be made love to. We want to be able to just be able to give back to our communities, be able to pursue our life, pursue happiness. That's what we were given the God-given right to do, so is to pursue happiness. Diversification is a must. It's a must. I get economically, geographically, ethnically, socially, and then I gave you those MSIs, multiple streams of income. If you don't diversify, your business will die. And unfortunately, because you're stuck in your ways, you're going to not just hurt your generation, but you might just hurt the generations coming behind you. So I want you to think about that. Think about that, guys. Listen, man, that was good. When it, Bruce, that was good. I felt that. I felt it. Thank you, Lord. Hallelujah. So listen. Diversify your business. Last thing as far as building an empire, guys, that I want to talk about is, like I said, just be careful who you listen to. Be careful who you give your ear to. Be careful, especially in this time. This is a very fragile time, but it's a great time right now. And you got to be careful that you're not allowing yourself to be put in a place of fear. Okay? You don't want to be put in a place of fear. You don't want to come into a place where you are stagnant and that you're not moving and that your days or time is going by and you're not producing anything. Don't become inundated with constant negative news. I've said that numerous times. Don't be inundated with it. A good friend of mine, we call it Sister, they went to the beach. And look, we going to the beach. I'm excited about that. We're getting out. We're getting the fresh air. We're building. We're talking to people. Makes me feel good. Hallelujah. We're networking. And we're building. We're not stopping because we can't stop. Remember what I said. We have a huge responsibility. We owe it to our children. So we owe it to you to help you to walk into your divine authority. We want you to build an empire, guys, that cannot be broken. An empire where there's no weak link. There's no fracture in the link. There's no breakage. That is strong, is long, and is, guys, listen, and nobody can interfere. Nobody can break into it. And so you got to think about these ways when it comes to your business. You do this, you diversify, you will have strong generational wealth. You will have what we call indestructible wealth. Okay? So with that being said, guys, listen, you got my information there. Bruce is putting it, what is that, babe? You sending them to what, the Luck firm or
yes,
consultation? If you want, first of all, if you want a free 15-minute consult, Bruce giving you the number 678-457-9493, 678-457-9493, and you say, you know what, Gene, I need some help. I need some coaching. Free 15 minutes ain't gonna do it. Okay. Then go to the luckfirmllc.com. It's scrolling across right now, the luckfirmllc.com. And so we can go ahead and see how we can help you. Guys, all I know is that I refuse to be broke, busted, disgusted. Everything goes hand in hand. It seems like the harder I work out, the more weight I lose, the harder I go in my business. Isn't it funny how that's interchangeable? Like the more energy I get, the more ferocious I become in my business. I'm like, I got to get it done. It's like no excuses because I got that high impact energy, and that high impact energy is going to go into my business. If I feel good, my business look good. You understand what I'm saying? It's all interchangeable. It's all going together. It's a synergy. It's an energy. People are attracted to that. So, I can't stop, and I won't stop. It's our mission. It's what we do. It's what we love to do. And it's an honor and a privilege to be here and to be on this platform every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Money Madness. and every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Jean Marlo Davis Show. Guys, listen, you got the information at luckfirmllc.com. Don't just tune in every week and you know that you need help and you don't get the help. You know, I'm not just here for kicks and giggles. I'm here to really collect the stories, to be able to transform people's life, one person at a time. That's what I'm here for. That's what's in it for me. I want to be able to tell the stories of lives transformed. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great weekend. We got Juneteenth coming up tomorrow. We got a big Father's Day weekend. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Let me give you a round of applause to all the fathers. Happy Father's Day, because I know I probably won't see you till Monday on this YouTube channel, but you'll see me on social media if you follow me. But we love you, dads. We appreciate you, dads, and we thank God for you. And for God's sakes, we ask God that the crazy police brutality and all that stuff, that we get everything changed, get everything working the way it's supposed to be. We fight injustice. I support cops that serve the people, protect the people, and I support people who say, you know what, we sick and tired of the mess and we don't want police brutality. I believe you can do both. You can support the police officers that are doing the right thing, and you can support the cause to say, listen, I deserve the pursuit of happiness. I want to wake up. I want to be able to breathe. I want to be able to make sure that no little girl, no little boy missed their dad because he's been taken out because of police brutality. So, guys, listen, happy Father's Day, dads. We love you, especially us little girls. We love our daddies. We love our moms too, but we love our daddies. We thank you guys so much, all you men out there that's doing incredible things and being present in your children's lives. We love you. We thank God for you. So happy Father's Day. Just like we love our moms. I know sometimes the dads seem like they don't get equal time. So I'm saying it right now, from our house to your house. Happy Father's Day. May God bless and keep you. And I look forward to seeing you Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. With that being said, my name is Jean Marlo Davis. I am a wealth creator. You're a wealth creator too. And guess what? You can have, be, do anything. Go ahead. Go to the luckfirmllc.com. Get your 15-minute consult. Don't delay. Hurry today. I'm here to make it happen. God bless. And I'll see you on the next show. Take care.